Thought I'd do a little more sharing. Update on one of these ponds in the neighborhood. I've been working with this one for probably like 5 years, like 7 years now. Yeah, probably like several years now. And basically there was nothing really of the aquatic species planted here prior to me planting. I don't believe anybody had ever planted anything on this pond. And so I started out with the cattails and right here, and the rose mallow is a good standby. It's not in bloom right now, but when it is, they got really big pink and white flowers. If you're trying to make more of them, you can just simply grab the seed pods. Grab the seed pods and kind of just, oh, he's running a rabbit now. He got something. Just take the seed pods and kind of just crush them up, and they'll distribute real nicely. This right here, it's got this pretty little pink sheaths where the parts of that's flowering, I believe that's the flowers of rice. And so it looks like only maybe that one. There's another one right there that made it. I did plant a lot. I actually had bought a big bag, but I didn't really try and submerge it. I just kind of casted it over the surface, both inside the pond and outside the pond. And so, oh, here's another one right there. But I wish I knew what kind of grass this is. I'm not really sure. It's coming in so thick, and it's not the stuff that's in the field right here, so I'm pretty sure it's something I planted. I just don't know what it is. And that right there is wapato, which is duck potato. It's doing pretty good. It's kind of looks like temperate toro, you know. It has a little tuber down there, and then not sure if the seed heads of the sedge. Sorry, I was thinking rush. I couldn't get over rushes. Yeah, sedge. They're probably good for birds too, I think. Yeah, they're good for ducks and geese. That's what I read. And the way you can tell sedge from grasses is that sedge has kind of like a triangular stem. There's like 3 sides to it on the main stem. So you can kind of tell by that, and you can kind of tell by these little things. They're all different on all the sedges. Yeah, and so that's growing fairly good through here, right there. All this, you can kind of see like a little red tinge to the grass right here. Some of it, that's all sedge. Okay. And I got up in here and planted some more rose mallow. That looks to be a persimmon. It's planted right up on the water. I'd like to put a few pawpaws and some willows in here along this side, kind of out of the way, and just leave this main area right here in the front still open in case because I'll be stocking fish in here. I'll be putting crawdads, clams, snails, just about anything that is from our local rivers and lakes and stuff. They're trying to stock this pond with a little bit of everything. Go down to the river and take some chicken bones with you and crawdad traps and stuff. All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just walk around it anyways. This right here, I think, is the river oats. No, is that the river oats? It's kind of got that look to river oats. I'm not sure. They don't dangle enough to be quaking oats, so I think those are river oats. Let's see. Here. Is this wild rhubarb? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe that's some rhubarb over here. It's good to know in case I ever need any of that. I got a little bit of it planted at the house. I've never really got a harvest though. Oh yeah, here it is. And see, over on this side, there's some of this Calaman gratis, I believe that's what it is. I'm sorry, I haven't looked it up yet, but I could tell by these seed heads, this is some stuff that I planted here. And so that should be good for birds. If we're lucky, it should develop here and drop its seeds and come right back next year. And so if all you get is just a small little stand, a little clutch, a bush right there, one little tiny area right here of this same kind to develop, then you might be fortunate enough it'll come back in other years. I just fell down recently. Was it down the other day, was it? Oh goodness. Yeah, I need to cut this up and clear this out. Oh, okay, it broke. Ooh, look, gooseberry. Got some gooseberry right there. All this right here. I do that in my neighborhood. I'll buy a bunch of gooseberries and a bunch of raspberries, and I'll take off on the margins of my fields and forests and the neighbors' fields and forests. They're native here, but there's a chance I might have planted that. I'm not sure. I just get busy doing so much. And that season. Ooh, okay. Yeah, these aquatic grasses are doing decent. Right here's a good stand of that. Okay, I can see a lot of seed heads in there. Yeah, these are well developed. Okay. I gotta do some maintenance on this, all these branches and hanging too low, and got roses, multiflora rose in the way. Okay, anything else down here? No, that's pretty much it. Maybe a raspberry. That's probably a blackberry. But yeah, there's some more of that rose mallow right there. And that's what's up with this pond. Oh, there's some lilies I planted. Those are, see, and the thing is like, if this is what 7 years of cattails can look like, then I'll have to keep up with it. And it'll probably be true for the same for the lily pads. Actually, those are either going to be lilies or those are going to be lotuses. I'm not sure which ones I planted here. That's going to be lotus. Okay, because see, you can see it sticking above the water right there. That's going to be lotus. And so basically what will probably happen is I've not walked out there, but I imagine it's deeper out there in the middle. If we're lucky, it'll be deep enough that it won't fill out the whole pond, that there'll still be area in the middle and the center that will not be affected by the growth of the lotuses, and or it won't be able to cover the whole pond, and so you'll still be able to do things like fishing. Okay. So yeah, guys, if you've not ever taken a moment to go plant something on somebody else's pond because they're neglecting it, it's a fun little side quest to get into. Oh, and just I mean, you know what I'm saying, if it was government land or somebody else's land, there'll be those who have a problem with it. But when they see the results of how beautiful it can be, maybe they'll notice. You know, at some point they may notice that, holy cow, somebody's planted a whole bunch of stuff in our pond. But go do something for your community. It's a fun side quest. It's a borderline. What would they call that? Civil disobedience, or what would you? Because I mean, they put that purple tape up for me. Fucking everybody in the neighborhood put the purple tape up for me. And basically, if they had respected and not been porch pirates and drive-by shootings and mailbox smashings and shooting my chickens and my guineas because they're in their field and everything else, blocking the road off and running up on me with a gun and shooting one of my dogs when I'm out running with my dogs. Some of you have never lived in a neighborhood that is against you.